Hi everyone, good day and welcome back again to this channel. So if you are just joining us for the first time, my name is Ifajimi Fakayode and this is a spiritual channel where we share different spiritual tips, spiritual guides and lectures. So and as always, I'm bringing to your feed today another uh, spiritual tip. If you are watching this right now, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each time I post a video. So this video I'm doing today comes as a request. I'm making this video in regards to the request that was made by someone, so because every of my subscribers are my family. I always say that, and that is why I always share with you a very and a priceless spiritual tips, so that anyone that find him or herself here is one way or the other my family. So and just as like I promised, I'll be sharing more tips on here. So this came as a request, just like I said, and this was for my goddaughter. This video, just like I said, has to do with children and to do with children, and it has to do with parents as well. So and you know, the joy of every parent is to see their children going very well, their children performing very well, excellently in their education, performing excellently in every criteria, in every places they find themselves. So that's the wish and dream of every parent. And you know, it really saddens the heart when you learn that your children is not performing well, maybe in the academic um, in his or her academy. Maybe your child is not performing very well, your child is not, you know, doing excellently like others. So I bring you the solution because it is one of the things that that always most of the parents are going through. And then you see, um brains are given differently. So brains are given differently, and sometimes you cannot just be comparing your children with others, destiny apart. But there's something you can do to help the child that is not doing well. So and this is what we are sharing today. So I want to make the explanation on what you can do if you discover that your children are not doing well, or maybe your child is not doing well in their academic pursuit, in their academic solution for you. So and just like I said, the second phase of this video, I'm going to drop two tips in this particular video. I'll be dropping two tips. The first one will be for how to make your children smart, intelligent, and you know, to be performing well in their academic pursuit. So just like I said, it is not about your children, maybe your children doing well alone. Your children doing well alone. You have to check if they are also courageous. You know, no matter what you know, no matter what you have in mind, if you don't have the courage to express it, it is still the same as not knowing anything. So many children are passing through this, and some parents are ignoring it, saying maybe it is their age. When they grow up, they will be smart, they will be courageous. So if you discover this kind of thing in your children, you better act fast and watch this video right now and share with anyone, every parent that you love. So if you discover that your children is not courageous enough, or maybe it's not intelligent, it's not smart, it's kind of shy, this tip is for you. So it's basically for children, and the other part of the video is also for children and adults. So and the second part of the video will be on the request I got from my goddaughter. So I'm going to give the tip to her. So that's why I said I'm going to make two tips in this particular video. Now let's just go to the first one, which I said it is for children, that you can do for your children. This is basically for children, not anyone else. Your children, starting from when you discover that 1 year old to a 16 years old can be categorized as a kid, as a child, and as a teenager under spirituality. So if you are to do this now, make sure the age is under the bracket of 1 years of age to 16 or 18 years of age. So if it has passed that, you cannot do that. So you better watch other video I've posted, maybe brain booster and some other thing, or I will still do another video on that. So but this particularly is for children. So and Yoruba always say something in my language that àti kékeré láti pẹ̀ka ìrókò. The meaning is that when your child is growing up, that is when you can train them very well. The iroko tree, according to that proverb, used to be very strong and and disturbing when they are grew. So that's why Yoruba will say àti kékeré láti pẹ̀ka ìrókò. The meaning is that you act when you act when the tree is very small. You cut, if you want to cut the tree, you cut it when it is very small, not when it goes up and it becomes something uncontrollable. You understand? So if you are to work on your children, work on them right when they are very small. And that is why most of the time when I do a video, I always put some video up for children too, so that you'll be doing them. Most of the problem you go through, your children will not go through that. And there's some mistake we make. There's some mistake you make as a parent that you don't want your children to go through the same thing. So you have to be working on it and make sure they are not doing the same mistake. They are not passing through what you pass through. You understand? So and if you discover that your child is very shy, they are not doing well in class, this tip I'm dropping today, uh honestly, and I swear to Olodumare, this is what we do when we were young. Our If you want to do this, go and get a alligator pepper. So a full alligator pepper. So and it's advisable you get something, the one that is very bigger. Alligator peppers have sizes and some kind of shapes. So you get something as bigger as this or more, even bigger than this. So for this one, you need a very big alligator pepper. So because sometimes some people will say alligator pepper contains some 200 and something 200 and something seed inside. So if you buy small alligator pepper, it does not mean it contains the same size with the one your neighbors bought. So you can buy an alligator pepper now and your neighbors buy another one. Then when you count your own, the seed inside may be different. So but the seed is not what we are talking about, but it is recommended that you use a big alligator pepper because it will contain a lot of seed. That's what we need. So you go and get the alligator pepper. This alligator pepper, you go and get it. This is what you need. When you get this alligator pepper, and then you need the rest of the process is very simple. Another thing you may need is this bottle. Go and get pure white bottle. This is plastic bottle, but it is not recommended. You can use bottle like all those wine bottle that is white, that are not plastic like this. You understand? So you can use even ceramic bottle, any bottle that is white. So but just because if you can't find those things, you can still use this plastic bottle. So but the recommended one is the original bottle. You understand? So this is what you are going to do when you get these two things. So you are going to take a bucket. It is raining now currently in Nigeria. Now most of the western states, southern states of the country, it is raining heavily now, and this is the time you can do this thing. And most of African countries, if you check now, it is raining season. So I don't know, but if you cannot do this maybe for a seasonal purpose, you can do it later, because it has to do with rains. It has to do with rainy season. When it rains, that's when you can do this, and I'm going to explain. Now you will go and get a bucket, and when you get the bucket, you will put it on the roof, either it is raining or not. Just make sure that it's in the rainy season. You put it on a roof. You can even put a stone inside of that bucket, a very big bucket or bowl, so that the wind will not, you understand. So you put the stone inside and put it on your roof. So that is telling that the bowl must not be put on ordinary floor. It must be on the roof of the house or something where that it is going to be facing the sky, but not on not on ordinary floor. That's the first rule there. The second rule is that you must make sure where you put the thing, it is not where the water is coming from another source. Like maybe when it is raining, you will put the your bowl or your bucket to where the raining is for so that the every rain that falls on the roof will be dropping inside the bucket. That's not what you need. The rain that is falling directly from the sky is what we need for this. That's why you have to put the bucket on the roof. You can find a ladder, you can put it on your on your tank or everywhere, anywhere very that's facing the sky. So any drop of water, the water will be very smaller, but it depends on the amount of the rain. So any drop of water that fall inside, that's all you need. So when you put it there in the night and hopefully or fortunately it rains, you go and take it in the morning, put the water inside this bottle. Every water, put it inside this bottle. Yes, put all the water. You can even filter it if there's a maybe some particles or dust on the water, it is facing the sky, or you can filter it, remove the dust and everything. And this is how you are going to do it. Then this alligator pepper, you are going to open it. When you open the alligator pepper, you must not miss a seed. That's the rule. A single seed like this must not miss. If a single seed miss from this alligator pepper, it is not going to work. So you are going to collect every seed inside of this alligator pepper. You will collect seed, every other particles, every other things inside, maybe the cover, you don't need it, just the seed. Just the seed, and it must complete as it is. Now when you collect the seed, you will now put inside inside the water that you collected. You will put the alligator pepper inside the water, the seed of alligator, every seed without missing one, into this bottle that contains the rainwater. You will put it there, and that's all. You cover it. So, and then you cover it, then the following day you can start taking it. You'll be giving your children before eating, before most of schools and will resume very soon. So for those that have children in secondary or primary school, so when they wake up, after brushing up, before they will start eating, just put a little into the cup, let them drink it, so they can now eat on it. They can even take another water after then. Doesn't mean so. The alligator pepper inside of the bottle, so you will let it be there. Just the water you will be taking. You can even put a filter there, just the water you'll be giving them. The alligator will be inside of the bottle. So if the water finishes, you can go and fetch another water, still put it on the alligator pepper. You understand? So until it gets older, you see that the alligator pepper is some kind of getting melting. You understand? Maybe it is melting, and some all sort of things like that. You can now throw it away and do another one. So that means that the rainwater and the alligator pepper, and to avoid this spoiling, smelling very bad, you can put it in a fridge. It doesn't mean it works like that. During our times, um we most of the time when there's no electricity, we will put it where it is very safe. When it is smelling, it will not be easy to take in. So um you can put this in a fridge anywhere that the water will not spoil. So it's advisable you put it inside the fridge, so that it will be cool and it will not spoil, so that you can be giving your children. That's the first phase of this video. So every child that takes it will be very sharp, intelligent, smart, and will be courageous enough. And you know before you know it, your children will be doing well. And I pray whoever is watching this right now, your children, uh, that is the source of your joy, will not make you cry. So that's the first phase. Then